today.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
2nd and 9 now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they will have the football deep. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll look to throw. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Pierce now up the middle. And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. Looking to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. On play action, they'll throw. Flushed out right. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The Texans at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 20-yard line. Now back to throw. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. Forced out to his left. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Dante Fowler, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Back to throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Collins. Touchdown! Nico Collins. The offense back on the field here. Let's see what they can do on this play. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Houston. Nico. After an excellent punt, this offense in a tough spot down inside their own 5. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is out of bounds here. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what second down brings.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. They go again with Pierce. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 25-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Back to throw again. To Pierce, they set up the screen. Touchdown, Texans! Dameon Pierce, a 7-yard. So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Now on first down, he's going to sneak it. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. So the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. This is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Takedown, 58 yards. And the Texans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan.
That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Houston. 64 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll set up to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Collins. Sets him up nicely. First and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there.
His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to extend their lead.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. Or they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches a little bit. Just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84, and on the board Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now no speech is needed.
3rd and 2. Pierce will try to pick it up.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes at that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
He'll keep it himself.
Oh, nice move. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
They'll run here with Pierce.
And he gets it.
Dameon Pierce
with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Texans add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. They're definitely a good day.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And they'll go right back to Pierce.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
81 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Now a handoff for Pierce.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
From the 43, here's second down and a yard. Give to Pierce.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
They'll run it here. It's Pierce.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
Here's 2nd and 3. And they'll run with Pierce. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
Here's Pierce.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
He's going to try and take off with it.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They go option right on 2nd and goal. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Another touchdown here in the fourth quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory.
Well, if you step back and look at this, CD, a pretty impressive victory. Not the best defense in the NFL they were going against, but it is a top 10 defense in this league, and they're pretty sound, but yet they found a way to get it done and get the victory.
Yeah, I got to give them credit because I think their game plan was really, really strong for this one. They knew where they wanted to attack. They knew how they wanted to execute, and they did it with confidence and a little bit of verve as well.
So for Houston, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.